Welcome. This is Domain Dave from CheapWineFinder.com with another wine review, like we always do, and start these off the same way every time. What do we have today? And this one's from Aldi, and it's $7.99. Actually, Aldi's wine selection has been so static since COVID hit that it's hard to find something new, and I was shocked to find that I hadn't hit this one before. And it's called the Stormchaser Wild Ride 2019 from Columbia Valley. And like I said, it's $8. And I thought it was fitting because the storm just hit the East Coast over the weekend, and here in Chicago we're waiting for snowstorm to be coming in tomorrow night. This is Monday, Tuesday night, and Wednesday night, and Thursday night. We're supposed to get 7 to 14 inches of snow. So it looks like we're not chasing the storm's chasing us. But there you go. So this is a Columbia Valley red wine. And it actually, I was expecting a wine that is, variation on a thing. A lot of these inexpensive red blends are kind of what you expect. Sometimes they're really, really good. Usually they're not bad at all. But this was completely different. I was kind of shocked. It's made for Aldi by one of the largest privately owned wine companies in Washington, in the Columbia Valley. It's not listed under their portfolio, so it looks like it's just one of their wines. And I'm not sure what the blend is. I'm now thinking it's maybe Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc, Syrah, maybe some Merlot. I don't know, but I'm trying to get that. When I was nosing the wine, I was getting tomatoes. I was getting smoke. I was getting savory sensations. It's like, this is a $7.99 wine? What's going on here? You're getting like dark fruit. You're getting extracted blackberry and, maybe raspberries and some sour cherry. But I was like, whoa, this isn't what I expect from an inexpensive wine. They're usually good, but they're usually wines that are made to appeal to the most people. And this one's kind of cool. Just took a sip. If you brought a bottle to somebody who was kind of a wine geek and you told them it was $18, not $8, and I understand that if a bottle that costs $8 in Aldi probably is the equivalent to a $12 to $13 bottle in a wine shop, and those wines are pretty good. So I wasn't expecting this not to be pretty good. But it was a unique wine. It was the flavor profile was not what you would expect. It had interesting flavors. It had challenging flavors. But it was smooth. It kept on going. Nothing stood in the way. There wasn't any flavor that stood out ahead of all the other flavors. In a wine where you don't like one of the flavors, and that's the most prominent of the flavors, that's a bad wine, at least to you. No, this was just one interesting flavor at the next. I'm just expecting a nice, juicy red wine. And that's one thing Columbia Valley is good for. I think there's 11 or 13 AVAs inside the Columbia Valley. And, they don't always pick when they're making a red blend from all of the AVAs, but each one has a little bit different characteristic coming into your wine. And that's kind of a cool thing. So they can really put together a recipe for an inexpensive wine that actually makes it taste better than, the whole is better than the sum of the parts. I said it backwards or not? Probably. Just took another sip. And it's got some interesting flavors. It's just a nice wine. It's unexpected. It might not be for everybody. It could be, but if you like your wines to be juicy and fresh and nice, there's a little bit more going on here. And to each his own. I mean, that's fine. But if you want something that's got bell pepper and some exotic spice, and maybe a little bit of cream in a strange place, yeah, this wine will do it for you. It's the Stormchaser Wild Ride, and it's kind of a wild ride. It's it's not your usual red blend. It isn't the same old. And I kind of like it. And for $8, I'm shocked because it isn't what I was expecting. And I've drunk enough wines for the cheapwinefighter.com, from Aldi, from Trader Joe's, and those places to come to expect things. And when you are surprised, and in a pleasantly good way, well, that's fine. I'm going to take another sip, and then we'll start talking about what we're going to do for the next couple of days. Because Valentine's Day is coming, we're going to try to hit that type of thing. So I'm going to take a sip. And you can tell Valentine's Day is coming because I got slow jams going in the background. So we're going to start doing, and I don't know if I'm going to do it or not, because I can't make myself do it, like chocolate wine or something. That ain't my thing, but I might just try it. So if it ain't your thing, I'll take the hit for you. So I might do one of those. And then I got a couple of interesting wines, fun wines, things that work for Valentine's Day coming in. So we'll hit that up until the 14th, and we'll see where it goes. So thank you for listening. Like us, we like your podcast. And that's it for me, Domain Dave from cheapwinefighter.com, and we appreciate you listening. And I'll be talking to you in a couple of days, and we'll be having fun wines for the holiday, the Valentine's Day holiday. So adios, keep it cheap, and bye-bye.